Yo, what up? What's good, the peoples? I don't know if you guys know this, but I live in Florida, and it was a million hojillion degrees outside today. I went out to do my exercise at, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something, and then I was dead when I got home. Just being outside for 15, 20 minutes, whatever it was. Where's my remote? There it is. Oof. I mean, I have to go outside because I could exercise inside, I guess. I've got little weights and I can lay down on my yoga ball and do my stretches back here. And I've got my, I don't know if I've got a way to show these on camera, but I've got like stretchies attached to my door frame that I can pull for. I injured my muscle a few years ago in my shoulder. I got a repetitive stress injury by doing nothing. It was just, my shoulder got injured because my hands sit like this at my computer for so many hours a day. And so part of my physical therapy was like, hey, here's some exercises you can do at home, and here's some things you could buy to do exercises at home. So I've got a bunch of stuff to like stretch my arms and do some exercises at home. But I ride my bike every day, and this is like, it's just miserable outside. If you don't get out on a bike ride at like 9 in the morning, just don't do it. Just don't go. Just die in your house. Oof. I should actually start biking in the middle of the night. I should finish my stream. I like to finish the stream at midnight, put a few hours into book work, and I should like do my bike ride at like 3 in the morning, right? Just ride around the neighborhood. I've got reflectors. I've got a flashlight. It won't be completely miserable. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that book. I'm not finished it yet. I just read the Ferris wheel scene tonight. It takes me a long time to read a book because I don't read a lot. Dungeon rankings. Yeah, let's talk about dungeons, because I'm actually disappointed in this game. Because I didn't know a lot about the game other than it had motion controls and it had a reputation for having a couple like bang smack dungeons. DCCCBD. That's where we're at. The sand ship was a really cool little dungeon, but I couldn't go higher than a B because it didn't do anything. It's a 2-state dungeon. You toggle the switch back and forth. You walk into a room. Oh, I need the switch in the other state. Where's the nearest switch? It didn't even have a puzzle where like flipping the switch blocked off your route back to the room you wanted to get to, necessitating you find another route, or like being in a room without being able to access a switch, so like having to figure out how to get It was always just, if you need a switch, just look up. There's a hole in the roof. There's your switch. Boom. 1991. Misery Meyer has a puzzle where you get to the end of a dungeon and you're blocked with switch blocks. You need the dungeon in the other state. There's not a crystal switch in the room. There's not a crystal switch anywhere. You have to backtrack. But when you backtrack, there's no crystal switch. So you have to what you have to understand is, like, you're in a dark room and you have to find a bombable wall, and on the other side of that bombable wall is a crystal switch. That is functionally the same puzzle as the sand ship, where you need to hit the switch, but you don't know where it is. Oh, it's through the hole in the roof. There it is. I found it. And then you hit it, and then the puzzle is solved, and you go to the end of the dungeon. But, like, I did that puzzle in 1991. Probably not. I don't think I played Link to the Past at launch. I didn't have an SNES at that point. I probably played it in, like, 92, 93. But a lot of Florida people hate the beach, Blue Root. You'd be surprised how many... the number one thing when tourists come here, like family members and stuff, like, we've got some of Peanut's family coming in to visit later this week, and one thing they all say is, I can't believe you're not at the beach all the time. Nobody wants to go to the beach all the time. Wasn't there just a thing in the news where, like, Donald Trump held a rally in, like, 130-degree weather, and they had to take, like, 20 people to the hospital for sunstroke? It's bad out there. Like, don't go outside if you live anywhere in the southern U.S. I think it was in Arizona? That sounds right. Because that's even worse heat than here. Like, Florida, what is it right now? I have to check my phone, and I don't have it on hand. But I don't know what it is. It feels super hot right now, but it's also very muggy. It's like, because Florida's a swamp. I'm in a swampland, and I'm 5 minutes away from the Gulf of Mexico, right? Go out to Arizona, it's another world. It's just 130 degrees of pure heat with no moisture. It's just dry, and it turns you into a mummy. And sand gets everywhere. But yeah, no, I don't know anybody who actually lives here in Florida that goes to the beach regularly. Some of my friends who have children will go out to the beach a few times during the summer. But yeah, you'd be surprised. Because, like, I felt that way. We went to a vacation in Tennessee, went to the Smoky Mountains. And I thought they were beautiful. And I liked being in the mountains. I liked being at high elevation, looking down into the valley. And I remember... our vacation was a year or two after there was a huge forest fire through this area of the Smoky Mountains. And so you looked down and you just saw the aftermath of this forest fire, like entire sections of the forest that were cleared and blackened. And it looked really cool. It's like you got all the majesty of nature right here. But the people we talked to were like, we don't care. We live here. We see the mountains every day. Who cares? So it's just a matter of your geography. Like, the other, like, I also live, not only do I live in Florida, I live in, like, Tampa Bay area. Tampa Bay area is a huge tourist trap. And we live 2 hours away from Orlando, which is, like, the only tourist trap in Florida that's bigger than where I live. Maybe Miami Beach might be bigger, I don't know. But, like, yeah. So, like, where we live and where we go to Orlando, which is where a lot of our family comes down to do vacations... It's like, to us, it's just, we live in the tourist trap. Like, we're not enthralled by the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. Like, how do... You have all these shopping districts. You gotta go to all the stores. Like, we just live here. Sorry. Like, it just becomes what you're used to. And I've lived in Florida since 1987. So... But I do remember being very, very young. In the first year or two that we lived here, we went to the beach constantly. My parents took us to the beach all the time. Because it was still new. We had just moved here from Ohio. I love Orlando. I have no problem. I like Orlando a lot. It's my... Whenever I want to just kick back for a couple days, Peanut and I, we get a hotel room out there. Don't even have to go to one of the parks. You just go to a couple of the shopping districts. You hit up their Disney Springs. You hit up... They got an outlet mall out there that my wife loves. I have nothing against Orlando or other tourist traps. It's just we live here, so it's not that special to us. All right. The other thing that's not that special to me is Zelda Skyward Sword. And one thing I try to remember when I play some of these games, some of these like middle series games, is that to me this game's nothing special, but like every Zelda game is somebody's first Zelda game, right? Like there's somebody out there who this game like destroyed their life, consumed their imagination, like owned their whole soul. Like I get that. The Zelda game that did that to me, I'm actually lucky. I have 2 Zelda games that did that to me, because the original Legend of Zelda was new when I got my NES back in the late 80s. So yeah, we got the original Legend of Zelda, and then a few years later, Ocarina of Time. And both of those games, for a period of my life, was like all I wanted to do. I went hard into those games. But, and this is where I'm going to risk a controversial opinion perhaps, and maybe just show my own bias. I think the case can be made that those 2 games, The Legend of Zelda and Ocarina of Time, are objectively important for the series. Because they're the first game, and they're the first 3D game. They like invented their little subgenre of like open world exploration, dungeon delving, MacGuffin hunting, puzzle solve, like all that came together in those 2 games in very different ways. Whereas Skyward Sword, Link Between Worlds, Breath of the Wild even, these games are working from a template. Somebody had already made Breath of the Wild, and Nintendo took that, put the Zelda stamp on it, and now it's a Zelda version of the open world game. So I don't think that makes my authority on the subject more useful. Like, I don't think my opinions are better about Zelda games like this one, like Skyward Sword, these middle series games. I don't think it gives me the authority to speak over somebody who really loved Twilight Princess, who just happened to be 9 years old when Twilight Princess came out, and that was their first Zelda game, their first real adventure. But, like, it hits different. That's all I'm saying. It hits different. Because I look at the letter grades I'm giving these dungeons, and like, yeah, I am being a lot harder on these middle series games because I expect more of them. Let me go back. Let me make sure that's actually true. Let me go back, because I made the comparison to Misery Mire. Yeah, I gave Misery Mire a B in Link to the Past, which is, I think, fair for Misery Mire. It's not the game's best dungeon, but it is a really good dungeon. It's a big maze. There's like lots of ways you can attack it. It gets really confusing, and you have to hunt down crystal switches. But like a B is what a crystal switch, like hunt down the crystal switch puzzle is worth, right? And I gave Link to the Past some C's. Castle Tower got a C. Palace of Darkness got a C. Skullwoods got a C. Like, it's not... I'm not being unfair to these new games. That's what I'm trying to convince myself of, is I'm not being unfair. I am taking into account, like, when a game was released versus how impressive its dungeon design is. But I'm also, like, not giving a pass to the old games that I've been playing all my life. And the only S tier I've placed, the only dungeon in 14 games that I've given an S rank to, was in Twilight Princess. So, with the caveat that we haven't officially played Ocarina of Time for this yet. Anyway. I'm stalling because I assume, like, I suspect I'm going to have to fight the big boy again. We're going to go down here, and I'm going to have to fight the big boy again. That's kind of what I feel like is about to happen. Water Temple is going to be S tier. Forest Temple is going to be S... Like, Ocarina is going to have a bunch of S tier dungeons. Forest Temple and Deku Tree. I think I'm going to come away from Ocarina of Time with 3 S tier dungeons. I really do. And maybe Link Between Worlds will have, like, Thieves Town and Link Between Worlds is exceptional. It's such an amazing dungeon. But we'll have to replay it and see, so I can find out for sure. Yo, I did the thing. Oh, did we know this was a gate of time? Did we already know that? I was under the impression that Link didn't know there was a second gate of time, and that Girahim like let that slip in his own like confidence and hubris. I wasn't aware that we knew this was a gate of time. I thought we were doing this for some other reason. Well, okay. Let's... Oh, good. You think Ganon's castle would be a surprise S tier? Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I love the... Oh my god, the Ganon boss fight in Ocarina is so good, right? Like, that whole end boss sequence with the tower escape and, like, the storyline with Zelda and how she, like, jumps in and helps you fight the boss at the end. But the dungeon itself is kind of a disconnected sequence. We'll replay it, and we'll see how I feel. But my only experience with it in the past couple years has been randomizers. I could see that dungeon being like a B, and then I knock it up to an A because the ending sequence is so powerfully strong. Because, yeah, that's one of the Zelda games where, like, the final boss is in the final dungeon, right? Like, Link to the Past, I hate that final boss. Like, but you don't fight Ganon in the dungeon. You complete the dungeon, then you go fight Ganon elsewhere. My Pepsi's not ice cold, unfortunately. So if you've ever wondered why I insist on buying Pepsi in these extremely wasteful plastic bottles, and I don't recycle, by the way, I don't care. It's because I will sip a Pepsi over the course of many hours, and it will get warm, but I could put my cap back on this Pepsi and trade it out in the fridge for an ice cold one. McLean, you just got to get Ship of Harkinian working on your Steam Deck, and then let him play it on the Steam Deck. I have no idea how to do that. You must be able to get like an old beater 3DS for pretty cheap these days. Like, your kid's what, like 8 years old? Like, I got 8-year-old kids gonna be able to play a 3DS without breaking it. I really like my 2DS that I have. I've got the modded 2DS that I can stream from. I really like it. It's the best. It's got like big buttons and stuff. I also have the old original 3DS. The one that like just sucks. It's like super tiny. I think Ocarina of Time is on Switch. I think it is, actually. I wonder if I could check that. Look at the nerd that I am, because I'm playing Paper Mario when I'm not playing Zelda, and I'm wearing my Paper Mario shirt. I've got my 1,000-Year Door t-shirt on. I downloaded this last night because they added a bunch of like old Mega Man games to it. Yeah, I think if you go into there... Oh, I don't have the N64 thing downloaded. Only the game... Okay, I'm not going to go download it right now. But yeah, I think it's on there. Well, yeah, you pay extra for the service, but like I pay $20 a year for Nintendo Online anyway. So... Every few weeks... Wait, hold on. I have to pay attention to this. So he disassembled all the fences. Laid down... Dude, Homeboy's been busy while we've been out there. I mined all of this iron and smelted it into rail. Okay, so at least the boss fight's going to be different. He was out here playing Minecraft. Shouldn't he have all diamond armor by now, then? I love the visual design of this monster. This is a very like Studio Ghibli kind of monster, right? And I just did a refight at the end of the last dungeon. We just fought what's his name again? Oh, so it's going to just climb straight up the wall now. Oh, yeah, do it right now. Wait, why do I have to do it? I think we just dodongoed him. Link, why did you turn around? You dillweed. Oh, can't go that way. Oh god, look at what I've done. Yeah, hit him again. See if you can get me out of my corner that I've... So I just gotta go over him, right? Oh, he got up. Like, how was I gonna get around him, then? That didn't feel fair to me. I tried to go around him and got stuck in a wall and then tried to go over him and ran out of time. Yeah, I was trying to, Grandma. The game mechanics wouldn't let me. I tried to walk around him and it wouldn't let me, and I tried to go over him and it was too late. So, here, do the thing again. Kablamo. So I have to go up and around. I have to. I don't have a choice. Oh, camera. My god. What does it want me to do here? Skyward strike it? I would lock onto it and ask Midna to explain, but she would be like, yeah, drive it back. That's what I tried to do. I tried slashing it. I tried stabbing it. I was about to try a third thing, then I ran out of time. Why don't you come down here and fight the goddamn monster? If I'm not doing it good enough for your... I guess it wants me to use my shooty sword, my lasers. I can't... Ah, Jesus. Alright, cutscene, I get it. Yeah, fire the thing. Let me do it. Everything in this game has to take an hour and a half.
Let's make sure we spend a full 30 seconds on this cutscene where the monster just stands there doing nothing. That way, the player will know to stand there and do nothing.
I hate this, because this whole time he's very slowly falling over backwards. I could be positioning myself. I can't even see where the hell Link is. Or what orientation the monster... Like, I don't even know where it wants me to go. I can't go through the monster. I guess I gotta go down and around, right? But I can't use this one, so we gotta go to the next one. Like... What does it want me to do? It's so frustrating that I can't move during all these BS cutscenes. I could be doing all my positioning work while he's yelling and regrowing his thumbs. Come on. This is so frustrating. I have to sit here for 10 seconds and I'm not allowed to do anything while the monster very, very, very slowly moves into position. And then when it finally comes back, I've been in this cutscene camera for so long. I don't know where I'm standing in relation to the monster now. And I'm underneath the monster for... Look at the camera here. How are you supposed to see anything? Oh my god. This is an unwinnable battle? I hope not, because it's way too long for an unwinnable battle. I don't understand how to get to the spike. I just don't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what it wants from me. I can't go around him. I have to go under him. I guess I just have to go faster. This is the nearest one I could get to. Because he was laying on top of the other one. It wouldn't let me do it. There we go. Oh, it has to be an upward strike. Okay, got him. So why doesn't the NPC tell you to use an upward strike? Why does the in-game hint system have to play coy about this?
Oh, make sure you do the thing, but we're not going to tell you what the thing is. You have to figure out the thing in this game that gives horrible feedback. It feels like there's got to be a better way to get to the other side of this creature, right? Come on, camera. Why is the camera... Just don't move at all, camera. Just stay friggin' put unless I move you. You can't use your sword and spin the camera at the same time, by the way, because of this game's awful control scheme. You can sword or you can camera, but you cannot both. So I just have to kind of guesstimate where my target is at any point. There's a lock-on system, but it makes you move super slow. Okay, so now let's jump down again.
Because I guess this is the only thing I've done that worked. No, drop. Run all the way back here. This will put me on the platform. Run all the way back here. I see now why they got to put a stamina fruit every 6 steps. If I would be like, have you experimented with the bellows yet? You could. Oh, they don't want me to do this, right? I can't hit it. So, yeah, bomb's not an option here. What does it want me to do now? I just gotta wait for it to come around, I'll bet. Yeah, and I can hit it. Nope, we're in a cutscene again. Cool. Like, I guess I should come up behind it. Like, I probably don't have room to... Here, let's try this. Nope, that's not going to do anything. I have to fire probably several arrows. Ugh. Now I'm out of stamina. This is garbage. This is such garbage game design. Okay, you are making noises, so probably you want me to shoot him again. Is that it? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Because 9 NPCs didn't tell me to do that, so I assumed that's not the thing that games want me to do. And I can't do it again because he's loading now. This sucks. This just absolutely sucks. This fight is in the game after a repeat fight that already sucked. You have to fight this stupid monster for the second friggin' time immediately after fighting the Demon Lord guy for the second time. And that fight was also pure garbage. What would finishing with the back toes do for me? He would still fall over backwards and I'd still be on the wrong side of his body. If there's a better way to fight that boss, tell me, and I'll admit that I was wrong. But I fought that boss in, I think, the most efficient way I possibly could have. I waited. I thought until too late to try to use the bow. Like maybe if the bow popped those toes like in one shot, maybe pose up in front of it, right? Fire fully charged arrows at each toes, pop them like balloons. But no, I fired an arrow, didn't friggin' do anything. Rolling bombs at the front toes is effective. Well, I'm sorry, I played the game wrong. I don't know what to tell you. I'll just settle on it's my fault because I fought the boss in the stupidest way, but that's the way that made the most sense to me, and it's what the NPCs literally said to do. And this is a game where every NPC tells you in exhaustive detail every tiny little thing they want you to do. So what's even the point of this monster? Like, why? Remove this fight from the game. What do you lose? I keep asking that question about this game, because this game just has so much stuff. Just mandatory crap. Have the monster in the game for people who want to fight it, right? Like, the first time you fight it, fine. It's a story sequence. You're in, like, the mid-game, like, second round of dungeons is about to... Like, it's like a mid-game beat, right? And then maybe, like, have an NPC like, hey, that monster you need to go back and reseal it. And then maybe you can do it for, like, a piece of heart or something. Periodically. Why force me to do it over and over and over again? I'm assuming this isn't the last time I've got to fight this stupid thing. I'm betting we're going to be out here again. I don't even know which way to friggin' go. Wow. I mean, we're definitely fighting that thing one more time. There's no way they're going to make us fight that thing twice, but not 3 times. Because we haven't killed it yet. It's not dead. Wow. I try not to set my expectations for a game going in, but based on this game's reputation, I expected it to have, like, very frustrating, like, cruft like we're experiencing, but that at least the dungeon content would be pretty good. And it hasn't been anything special. There's been nothing in this game that I thought has been special. This is a very paint by numbers, unfantastic, just buy the books, cashing our paycheck Zelda game. Even the story is just so lazy. It's just, there's like an evil, and you gotta do the thing, and you need the 3 things, and then you got the 3 things, and I'm gonna do the oh, you need 3 more things. Just whatever. Just bring them when you go. Bring them here when you got them. Even this mechanic where it wants me to hit this thing to open the gate, I've now had 2 NPCs just now explain how to do it. 3, because she explained it twice, to do this thing, which I've already done dozens of times in this game, including against this very gate before that boss fight. They have NPCs explain every inch of the game. So the stuff that they don't explain, and you're like, oh, I must be doing it wrong because nobody told me to do this. There's no room for creativity or experimentation. And so those parts of the game where they want you to try to figure it out on your own, they feel bad because they don't feel like they belong in the game. Oof. And I said last night, I think I understand why the game is this way. They had to make a Zelda game. They probably saw that they have their whole fad market who bought the Nintendo Wii for, like, Wii Sports and stuff, but they didn't buy Twilight Princess. So we need to make a Zelda game that appeal to people that don't know how to play video games at all. And the way to do that, apparently, is to over-tutorialize everything and turn absolutely everything into a motion control gimmick. I haven't done any flying around the sky whatsoever of my own recognizance. And I've got a ton of heart pieces and 3 bottles filled with drink. Like, I'm not worried that I'm gonna, like, lose the game. I don't see any reason to go explore the sky. If it was a standard Zelda overworld, I would go explore it, because exploring a standard Zelda overworld is pretty fun in and of itself. But this Sky is just Wind Waker again. It's just holds the course straight ahead toward the thing you want to go to for 5 minutes. I wasn't inviting you. Oh, I'm real tempted to just skip this cutscene. How did I make the skip? I pushed all 4 face buttons and one of them made the skip button appear. Oh, that one did. Okay. It's X. Is Groose banging the old lady? Like, no judgment. May, December romance? Like, that's fine. Like, roll however you need to, but, like, if Groose is banging the old lady, I think we deserve to know about it. Yeah, right? Like, we have this fully powered Master Sword now. Why was that thing's toes the same amount of hit points? Pop the toes in one hit, and then add the level of difficulty to the fight with the bomb mechanic. Like, maybe it moves too fast to chase until you hit it with a bomb, and then it's staggered for 10 or 15 seconds. It gives you time to gain ground. But once you've gained the ground, you pop an entire foot all at once with a well-placed slash, right? That's... Do it that way. Anyway, they didn't do it that way. And I'm sure we're going to have to fight that thing one more time at least. Oh, hey, I thought you were dead. I haven't risked life and limb to defend anybody. I've risked life and limb because these friggin' goddesses are impossible to please. And I've had to prove my worth over and over.
Prove you're worthy to do the thing, Link.
That's such lazy writing, isn't it? That's such lazy writing. When you can't think of a reason to go to a dungeon other than, hey, you have to prove that you're worthy enough to do it by going to this dungeon and solving these, like, super easy puzzles.
Oh my god, he figured out to push the switch and then push the switch again. Ah, he must be the legendary hero.
I can't get down there? Okay, I guess my diggy gloves don't work here. I hate this design of Zelda. I don't care about this character. At most, they've cast her as, like, Link's tepid girlfriend who he's not allowed to talk to for 90% of the game. So I just have no connection with this character. I don't care at all what she's doing here. Let's list the Zelda games that do this better. Link to the Past, where you start your adventure by rescuing Zelda, and then, like, you escape together, and then, like, she spends half the game in the sanctuary, and you visit her, and then suddenly she's gone, and she gets kidnapped right at the point of the game where all the dungeons open up in the Dark World. You have a connection to her. Ocarina, for sure, same thing. You meet her several times over the course of the game. She gets run off and chased off by Ganondorf. You don't know where she is in the future. Then there's a twist where she was dressed up like Sheik the whole time. Even Twilight Princess, where you kind of only meet her a couple times. Wind Waker does this way better. Spirit Tracks did this way better. This version of Zelda just sucks. I think maybe the only Zelda game that does this worse is the original Legend of Zelda. No, that's not true. Link's Awakening has a worse Zelda because she's not in it at all. You know it's bad when Spirit Tracks did it better. People complain about Wind Waker, like, yeah, she's a cool pirate, and then but when she finds out she's a princess, they just kind of take her out of the game. But, like, she's a cool pirate for, like, the whole first act of that game. And she's sassy, and she, like, dunks on Link, because Link's kind of a nerd, and they have this great rapport on screen. Like, where's all the... she's so boring in this game. I guess I don't really remember what she did in the Oracle game that I played. We have another Oracle game coming up. Maybe we'll do that after this. I've got to get the 3DS stream setup working at least one more time for this project for Link Between Worlds. Looks like he's about to fall forward because he's so friggin' bored. Just slack-jawed. Yep, that's exactly what I guessed. Link can't breathe and listen at the same time. No thoughts, head empty. I mean, you literally just said that I was the chosen hero. Like, this isn't a reveal. 2 seconds ago, you said that Fee was made to serve the chosen hero, and Fee has been calling us master the whole game. I love this character design for Impa. Like, she's friggin' awesome. I mean, the old woman is just the future version of Impa, right? Like, the game's not going to explicitly say that, but they both got the long braid, and then this scene where she's talking about the old woman and the camera cuts to Impa. Like, that's the implication, right? So would you say that Impa is your Link to the Past? Oh. Also, don't do lip flaps if you're not going to have voice acting, right? Just don't. Okay, so this exact storyline, let me think. I think this is the first time that Zelda has literally been like the goddess, right? She's like a reincarnation of a goddess. Cool. But this same storyline was done so much better in Tears of the Kingdom, was it not? Where she like got shunted to the past, and then like she did some stuff back there, and then she saw her opportunity to like change her corporeal form into that gold dragon to keep the Master Sword safe and repower it over some period of time. Like seeing like the prototype for that storyline, because I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom that much, and I loved that aspect of the storyline. That hit really hard for me. So seeing like the prototype version of the storyline drives home how much better it was. That they got this nailed in Tears of the Kingdom. They did it so much better. I mean, there's a lot of crossover between the two games, right? Because a lot of Tears of the Kingdom takes place in the sky between the little islands. Your fast travel, you drop out of the sky and kind of land in the world where you want. You have the whole Zelda is the goddess storyline. A lot of the story is about recovering and like reclaiming the Master Sword. Also, this is a very boring character design for Zelda, right? Like plain white goddess, like dress, bowl head. Here's what I want you guys to do right now. While this version of Zelda is on screen, I want you to like get another screen, like get your phone or another window or something, and look at Zelda's character design in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is based on her character design from Link to the Past. It's like, yeah, I don't care. Reject all cookies. I don't want your cookies. Thanks. Like, wow. This is so boring, and this is so vibrant and wonderful. I don't even play Zelda in that game. But yeah, they're like modern take on the Link to the Past Zelda. And then you got Bullhead. And kind of these vacant eyes. Oh, never mind. Those are some vacant eyes. My God. Link, you've grown so much. Your eyes are at least 3 times bigger than they were. Link's hair is better than Zelda's in this game. Fill me with your goddess juice. Oh, our sword hasn't been filled with goddess juice yet. We had to go get those 3 fight. Okay, so yeah, we don't quite have like the superpowered Master Sword yet. She's gonna do that right now. Do we even get a title in this game? We're just the hero of legend. We're not like the hero of the skies or the hero of time is taken. Hero of winds is taken. Your players know to fear God. I love goblins in D&D. This is the first time you've run a game, or just the first time running 5e? Okay, so they're talking about the old gods now. The old gods must be Nehru, Ferrore, and Din. So the old like mythology from Ocarina of Time still exists in this world. Just it's been like forgotten or like paved over by this new goddess Hylia. Is that what's happened here? My spirit's not unbreakable. Sorry. You didn't hear me ranting during that fight with the giant sin scale monster. If that's true, didn't he already possess unshakable courage like at the start of the adventure? And the mythology doesn't have to match up to old Zelda games. I mean, remember that I don't acknowledge any of the various like actual timelines that they've published or that fans have put together. Like it doesn't have to correlate or match up. I like seeing how they incorporate old mythologies into this one as an acknowledgement that there has been a series before now, even though the stories definitely don't line up at all. Like, I don't know how this game ends, but like if this was the ending cutscene and she like went to sleep, then you have an acknowledgement of like Zelda 2, right? Because Zelda 2 is all about how do we wake up this princess that's been sleeping for 1,000 years or whatever. Link, I'm sorry, brother. You're going to have sex with Groose now. He's all you have left. Groose will always love you. Oh, so this is cute because the game did open with her like waking you up out of bed. And all of these options mean the same thing, so I'm just gonna pick one at random. Who cares? I don't think a game needs mole people and Goron people. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to have Gorons in your game, and I don't think anybody's going to make the argument that Breath of the Wild should not have had Gorons. Isn't this just the end of Final Fantasy 13? Yeah, lots of Zelda games start with Link just waking up. Like, don't they? Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time. I think Link Between Worlds does as well. Oh, so I can't actually do anything here in the past. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to leave this place and go, like, explore some of the old areas in, like, a new state. It's like Wind Waker, isn't it? You go to the past and it's just one room and there's nothing to do in it. I'm going to try to leave anyway. You can't. The doors don't work. Oh, that sucks. Link's Awakening both starts and ends with Link's Awakening, doesn't it? Breath of the Wild starts with him waking up. Yeah, that's true. That's probably the most, like, iconic one now, because that's such a... The opening of that game is, like, burned in everybody's memories forever. So this is where you're going to reveal that you're Impa and that you're humping Groose. And you know what? Go get that lady. Good on you. I guess it's a little too late in the game for them to introduce like a, and here's the other side of the world mechanic, right? She's great. Sends her love. Damn right, sir. And what I want to do is Granny. Over and over in every possible position. He's down for some G-lovin'. I mean, Groose is, like, downplaying it here, but at least he's getting laid. Like, our girlfriend is stuck in a crystal behind a door that can't be opened until I solve 19 dungeons. I'm not going to tell anybody in Skyloft that you're here. Sorry. Okay. I didn't use any drink.
Sup?
Yep, I'm gonna go kill the guys. I don't care about butterflies.
Bye. I live in the clouds.
But yeah, I do feel in a lot of ways this feels like Babby's first Zelda game. Like, it feels like an entry-level Zelda game. This is the Zelda game for people who have never played one before and find the idea of, like, free exploration, like, intimidating, and, like, really need a long sequence of gimmicky interactions to keep them interested. We went to Pumpkin Island once, and I broke something, and the guy's like, You owe me 5 million rupees. And I was like, haha, eat my butt. And then we never went back. Why did I come here? Oh, Gondo. Let's see if I can get anything Gondoed. This could have been a Kid Icarus game. Yeah. Like, why not? Absolutely could have been a Kid Icarus game. You guys remember that game on GameCube that was Star Fox, but it was Zelda? That's a cool game. Oh yeah, I've decided not to spend my resources on this because I don't even use the seed satchel anymore. Alright, Fee didn't have anything to say through any of that, so what are we doing? Alright, so probably just need to go back up to the shrine here in Skyloft. I could see this game having been received a lot better if it was a Kid Icarus game. Because then it doesn't come to the table with any expectations, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I guess it does matter. Oh my god, Link. Oh, we're in a cutscene now. Oh, right, because if you jump off the island, they save you. I have my own bird, but we needed them to save us. Like, I can't just jump off the island wherever I want. You can only jump off the island and get your bird at predetermined spots. We never found your daughter, and I hope she dies. I hope she dies, and then I hope her dog is very sad, and then I hope her dog dies. Okay, well, this isn't going to do anything for me, I guess. So one of the random NPCs in Skyloft will tell me something new, I guess. She's been standing here for days and days and days, calling out this child's name. Walk down the bridge and go look for her. Lazy. Alright, who else is there to talk to? Let's go back over to the tower, I guess. Tower is... over there. Unless we have to find this child now to, like, continue the game at this point. That's possible, I guess. Like, it's like a side quest that you have to do, but, like, you have the option of doing it at various points in the game. Nobody's up here. I don't know that I actually need more Kid Icarus in my life. I don't know that that's true at all. Alright, let's go up to night school and see if, like, our night people want to talk to us about anything. Groose is getting it on. Don't worry about Groose. I haven't been around either. How come none of these people are like, hey, Link, haven't seen you in a minute. What's up, my bro? Everybody's like, where's Groose? We miss Groose. Groose is the best. Bunch of ungrateful tards live here. Bunch of jerks. Jerkloft. What do you think about Pippi? He's nice. Cool. I have no idea who you are, and I don't care. There is a hole in your wall. This is the bath. We have literally never come into this room. I am now bathing. Link is eyeing the faucet very suspiciously. Did you see that?
It's a bathroom. That's kind of cool.
Alright, we're moving out. We have this lovingly designed bathroom that serves no purpose, but none of the like creatures in the world live in villages. Hi, tell me what to do next. The Triforce, does that have to do with little Mia? Oh, Mia's the little monkey creature? Are you a Triforce? Ew. I already talked to her. Zelda's not here. Where's like the big boss man guy thing? Owlin. I mean, I'm looking for the headmaster. I don't know where he is. Was his room downstairs? All the running around and just bunk and nonsense this game makes you do, it doesn't do anything to reinforce the characters in Skyloft. Like, nothing. I think there was one scene where I had to come back to Skyloft and find the headmaster for something. But I don't... Fledge... Yeah, I don't know where the headmaster is. Cool. The headmaster is pooping. We're going to catch him on the toilet. Oh, do you get your health back while you're sitting on the toilet? That's... I can't test that now. I can test that now. I wasn't expecting it to actually flush. Okay. Headmaster is going to be somewhere maybe. So like out here? No, this is the training yard. This isn't the headmaster. No, this is just some... Yeah, it's just some jerk. I don't want to talk to him because he'd be like, oh, do you want to do the sparring minigame again? And I'm going to be honest, I don't. Alright, we checked the shrine, we checked the tower, we checked all through the Knight's Hall. Maybe he's in the bazaar? Is there anywhere in the entire game to spend rupees except at this bazaar and at Beetle's? Oh, this friggin' guy. Yes, I'll pay you 10 rupees to tell me what to do next. Where to next? Tiny, tiny little hands. Speak to the great giant who swims above the clouds. Talk to the headmaster. Great! Where's the headmaster? God damn it. So I know who I need to find now. It's the person I was already looking for. No idea where he is. What is this building? Are you in here? This is the Knight Academy. I was just here. Well, let's look at all the doors here again and make sure I didn't miss one. There's the bath. This is the second floor of the Knight Academy. Zelda, maybe he's in Zelda's room. Nope. She's not in her room, but we're allowed to go in her. She doesn't lock her door when she leaves. Wait, what am I looking at? Oh, it's the camera. I thought it popped up a context-sensitive look when I walked past her like desk, and I'm like, does it want me to like read her books? Oh, okay. No, I thought this was the door to the outside. This is the headmaster. Glad I came back to double check. Wonderful. Tell me the thing to do next. Wait, why can't I tell him? Why not just tell him what happened? Fantastic. So I guess I only came up here to learn that he doesn't know anything. Just tell me where to go. No, I'm not familiar with Levius, the great sky spirit. Why didn't you say this when I asked you about it? I've literally already talked to this asshole. And he told me to see the headmaster. Ugh. I don't understand why we don't just tell them what happened with Zelda. Like, why can't we just say that information? Why is it a big secret? I have to prove my worth to this guy again. Prove you know how to do this, and then you can go... Everyone says that I'm like the hero of legends, but nobody trusts me to just go do the task. Ah, Jesus Christ. It's way too late in the game for this kind of crap. So what stopped me from just flying to the Thunderhead right now? Like, he taught me how to do the move already. Oh, God, this sucks. Alright, let's get this one. Okay, how many more are there? Cool, missed that one. Cool, missed that one. Okay, we got that one. Oh my God, one flap sent me that high. Great. Oh my... How many of these are there? 12? $10. Thank Christ.
Oh no, we better make him play a minigame.
Like, just have him teach you the technique, and then if you want to play his mini game for like a piece of heart or something, have him set up like 3 levels of difficulty. Like, oh, cool, you did the novice course. Here's 20 rupees. Do you want to do the intermediate course? Why make it mandatory? You have a thought balloon. I didn't know I could do anything in the middle of the night. I wasn't aware there was like a nighttime feature in this game. I'm going to have to do another escort mission with the goddamn robot, aren't I? Oh, Christ. I have not gone to investigate that rainbow, and now I'm glad I didn't, because if I had taken the time to go to that rainbow island, which I flew past like 6 times, going back and forth between the island of songs, I would have just gotten there and there would have been nothing to do. So I'm glad I didn't. I feel rewarded for not investigating, which is not a good feeling in a Legend of Zelda game. Alright, let's take this back. It's going to be... Well, we're going to be able to see it. I guess if nothing else, we've proven that... Why won't you go in there? Hello? McFly? Go in the thing. Oh my god. I guess we've proven that with the development of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom that people don't want Babby's first Zelda. Because those are two, like, the hardest Zelda games I've ever made. We've proven that what people want from Zelda is, like, hard combat and exploration and very few puzzles. Like in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, God. Oh, okay, we're immune to tornadoes now. That's cool. Okay, are we gonna... Are we just stuck here? What's even happening now? Are we going through the screen transition, or... I don't know what's happening. I thought we were flying towards the transition, but I guess not. So let's back off and try it again, I guess? I can't move the camera without moving myself. Can I go in now? No? That was wild. Alright. I hope we don't have more weapon durability. That was just a bad idea that people defended because it was that game. Nobody actually likes weapon durability in Breath of the Wild. Some people felt like they had to defend it because like so much of their identity was tied up in that video game. Like any criticism of it could not be tolerated. That's the only possible defense for weapon durability. Thank goodness we didn't have an actual escort mission. Hey, it's the Windfish. I love that guy. I gotta shoot those eyeballs, I bet. Those eyeballs look suspiciously like the targets we just had to break. Oh, I got 2 for 1. Hell yeah. Oh, God. Oh, that didn't... Oh, it did count as a hit. Good. It's very, very strange collision. It's, like, really difficult to tell if you're... Like, what your distance is, what your... trajectory, your speed. Really hard. So now do I want to land here? We got Parasite Worm Friend here. Bilosite. Oh, you didn't like that? Oh no, my own medicine. I'm not sure what it wants me to actually do, though. Okay, so I can't shoot it with an arrow to knock it back. It's got to be the shield. Do I need to be standing further away? I don't really have enough time to do a shot with the bow between these. Doesn't seem to have any effects. Maybe I wasn't standing close enough. No, he doesn't care about that. There's no way it wants me to aim at that creature with the bow. It's just takes too long to get a shot off. But it's not doing anything. Does it want me to slash these, maybe? Oh, okay. Oh, his eye's big now, so what if I do this? Send it back at his stupid eye. Alright. We got this guy's number. Have one of those. Have one of those. There must be another way to send the ball back straight ahead. Because what if you don't have a shield? All shields up at this point have been optional. So you must be able to send it back with a poke as well. Man, why not let us do like a Jabu Jabu dungeon here, right? Like we have to go inside the fish, then this guy is the boss of the fish. That'd have been nice.
It goes wide.
Oh, he didn't go anywhere that time. Put this, yeah, put him at the end of the dungeon. We haven't had like a Jabu Jabu dungeon since Ocarina. No, that's not true. We had one of the Oracle's games, Oracle of Ages. There was a Jabu Jabu dungeon, but it was like a 2D, right? I like your beard, dude. Yeah, Dink is the best name. I agree. Right. Spill it. Oh, of course.
Go find the 3 things.
There can't be 3 more dungeons. There's not enough, like, dungeon rewards possible. Unless we just get dumb upgrades for the stuff we've already got. What are you doing? Go through the hole. I don't understand why this bird will not fly through this hole. Alright. Volcano's closest. Let's do that first. So I don't believe there's going to be 3 more dungeons. I just don't. That would be great. That would be my preference, that like you get a piece of the song. Like, I guess we're going to collect the song here. I guess. Didn't mean to do that. But like, yeah, we don't have we have all the items we're ever going to get. Our item screen is filled. And again, it didn't let me choose where to enter this volcano from. I just stole all my hearts. Neat. Got no sword. Oh my god. This is cute. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so they stole all my goodies. This is why you quit? Why? This is the most interesting thing to happen in this game in hours. Searching. Can't use his tunnel. That would just be rude. So we got to make our own tunnel. Okay, so where are we even at? All these treasure boxes appeared. So we could go through the whole map again, but this time our treasure boxes will hold our stuff in it, I guess. Oh, I can't fight you. I can't fight you. I can't fight you. I can't fight you. Okay, so let's just pick a random direction. Is it going to make me go back in the temple? Okay. Thanks. Wait, none of the stuff is stuff you want? This is literally an item. This bomb bag was literally given to me by one of your people, and who said it was a treasure. Alright, well, something, I guess we're going to start with hookshot, because it's right here. Oh, no, I expect this happens 3 times in a row, yes. We're going to be doing the same thing 3 times in a row. That's my full expectation. Great, can't make that jump. So there's my hook shot. Oh, it doesn't even give me a chance to, like, squeezle up there and grab it. You get caught, you get thrown in jail. Fine. It's Gerudo Fortress rules. Got it. They don't even throw me back in the prison cell, though. They just move me, like, 10 feet. But I'm guessing that's where I have to go. Okay, so you can't come up next to them. I thought maybe if you stayed out of the actual glow of their lantern, they wouldn't be able to see you. I'm trying to figure out what the stealth rules are here. Cool, cool. Can't make that jump. So I'm not getting through there, ever. Does he just turn around and come back? No, he moves on. Cool, I'm on fire. Love that for me. Okay, so go this way first. Big explosions on these bombs. We run. Don't see the point of that cutscene. That I was going to go down there anyway. Thank you. Get you like turned around here. I'm betting I can't walk across those without the bellows. So is this my hook shot or my bellows? Alright, we has bellows. So now I can safely get rid of these. Guy in the tower next door can't see me because I'm a ninja. Wish the camera would stop panning around. Like, I've got a map that I can check. If I want to see what's around me, I've got a camera that I can control myself, and I've got a map. I don't need the game to keep wrestling control away from me to do a camera pan that I'm not even sure what it's showing me. It's useful.
Hey, there's a treasure box up here.
Yeah, but I can't get there from here. So we still have to, like, just kind of wander around. Here, new location. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I was just gonna... What's it even showing me?
Hey, look, there's a gate.
We don't trust you to explore the area on your own. We better show the gate here. Hey, what side of this little wall are you going on? That side. I'm going to go on this side. Bye. And there's nothing to do over here. Not until I've got bombs. Once I've got bombs, I can do something here. That's the whip. Okay, so we ride the next boat down to the next platform. Okay. Hook shot here that I'm not getting from this angle anyway. This, I think, goes back to my original cell. Yes, there's the bats that I can't kill. I'm not doing anything up here, right? Like, even if I could follow that guy through, where would I actually get to that's useful? I can't get up to that treasure box from here. I've got to blow that away, I'll bet. With my burlos. I want all the time back I've spent in video games over the years just waiting for guards to walk their route. I want all that time back. Get away from me. Get... I can't go down this hole because you're here. I can't fight you, so what do I do? Oh, it's not a hole I can go down anyway. Never mind, that was pointless. That's where I just was. I just want to do the next dungeon, man. The boat doesn't actually take me anywhere useful from here. can't even talk to Fee here because she lives in my sword. Oh, so you just lose access to the game's hint system just entirely then. Oh, that's fun. That's helpful for players who were relying on that, even though it's not really reliable. I guess it always tells you misleading or wrong information. Alright, strike out in random directions until we find where we're going, I guess. Well, we've already taken that boat. We know that boat doesn't go anywhere useful. Crossing this bridge doesn't go anywhere useful. No, that's not true. I see a dirt thing over there. I was already in here. Wasn't I? I have no idea. What's the point of this?
Can we make them run around the same overworld area 3 times? Doing dumb stuff?
Surely not. We made them explore it once, and then we made them explore it again in the spirit realm. Surely we can't make them go through all of it again in a stealth minigame. Nothing you even learn about the map on your previous visits helps you here because the layout is functionally changed. I can see where my claw shot's being held, but I can't physically reach that location. I just did all this, didn't I? I just went in a big circle. Them bitches even took my bug net. Oh, this is a new spot. Okay, we haven't done this yet. Super slow ass camera pan. That's what we want out of life, for sure, for sure. Nope. Damn it. It just gets faster than you, and then if you guess the wrong tunnel and run out of stamina, you just take the hit. Yeah, let's go. Ah, damn it. Thought he was going to go straight. It's my fault for trying to be clever. cool camera angle, bro. Thanks. Okay. Just checking to make sure that's not a viable strategy. Alright, so that's how I'm getting up top. Which is going to give me my slingshot, it looks like. Once I can ride the wind up here. Did they reseal? Wow, they resealed these areas with magmatic blocks. So I guess the moblins dragged these magma blocks into place themselves? Oh, right, we can't go this way. That was a bomb rolly situation. Whew. I don't think we're going to make it to another dungeon tonight, kids. This is... If we have to do a sequence like this for all 3 of these maps... I don't know what it wanted me to come up here for. I can't do anything without bombs, and bombs are all the way at the top of the thing. Might be able to get into that door from here. I don't think we've been in this room before. I don't remember it. I like all the hearts I'm about to get. They didn't take my harp away. Alright, so I guess we're riding this boat to a different stop. What's even down here to find still? The whip is like up here somewhere. Jump off here maybe? Let's jump off here. Screw that guy in particular. Okay, so that's going back the wrong direction. We need to go this direction. This, I think I just opened up like a shortcut. It looks like I can whip from here. Like this thing below me is something I can whip to, but I don't know why I'd want to do that. Great jump. Fantastic. Loved it. Das Boot. Okay. Yeah, we're back at the beginning. I don't want to be here. It's like, now we got to find the one place where the whip helps us advance. I still can't fight monsters, though. They don't care about a whip. Just wait on this guy again. Slowest moblin in existence. He's going to step forward, then stop, and then he's going to move forward again, and that's when we can go. Excuse me? I've already done this. I thought this was a second path of like P-hats, but it's not. But we have the whip this time, so maybe we're going to go somewhere new. We need to get up to this platform, which is up there, which is around here. We need bombs. Okay, so we don't have bombs. We can't get bombs. There's 2 bombs there. I've got no beetle. This is the other route up. So maybe I do have to go all the way back to the beginning and then around the other. Oh, maybe that is what's happening here. Ah, Jesus. I don't think they can lock anything behind the bug nets. I think the bug net's a totally optional item. But I don't know, man. People play tested this and were like, oh yeah, no, this is fine. Players will like this. They like waiting. Just trying to get a sense for where this is even taking me. So I've knocked this over, but it doesn't seem to do anything for me. That's where I jumped off last time. Is there another stop after that? It looks like there might be. Oh, we have to get off here. That's as far as we go. If I could get inside here, there's a hole that I can crawl through. That doesn't go anywhere. See, maybe we just want to go up and around. Yeah, you play boring stuff like this, and you're like, Japan, are you okay? No, it's another magma block in the way. We can't go this way. Damn it. Here, I can do this at least. Alright, I'm going to take 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. All right. So coming back to the starting room does nothing, so we don't have bombs. Unless we can get on top of this block. Can I get the other side of this fence, even? There is a passage over there, but it goes into my cell. Yeah, this doesn't do anything for me. All right. I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't have stealth mechanics in games that aren't stealth. It's just, it's the kind of gameplay, like, you can't adapt into a system that wasn't built for it. Every action game that's like an action game first and a stealth game second, the stealth always feels so half-baked, and there's really no good reason to do it. And then the parts of the game where you're forced to do it usually feel bad. If you're playing Metal Gear or Hitman or something, like, yeah, stealth is your jam, right? But this is the only path forward. I have to go this way. We can get over here at the bottom of the poop chute. I can't go in here because there's a block. Maybe there's something else to do up here. Like, I didn't see a boat or something that'll take me over to the other side. And this is the second, like, kind of stealth mini game in this game, because we've already done this, like, Silent Realm. on this actual map. Like, on this... This is literally the map we did it on. We did a Silent Realm mission on this map. And it sucked. Okay. I think we're able to get over there, but how do we do it? We must be able to get over here because I got the whip out of that box. We haven't used the whip. Let's get back to that box and then scour somewhere to use the whip. Where do you go? Where's your friends? No friends. You're just here all by yourself. See, I thought the Silent Realm was straight up padding. I didn't get anything out of the Silent Realm, really. Right, we rode the boat down and got off. Well, it's going around that way. I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to admit that I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going or what the point of any of this is. I thought we were going into, like, the end game of this. I thought we were going into, like, we got all the stuff. We powered up the sword. Zelda gave us our final quest. I thought we were on to the end game. Okay, so here's where we got the whip. Ah, we could whip through here. Okay, this is what I missed. Checkpoint. Oh, I'm so disheartened that we're going to have to do 3 of these. I'm so... Ugh. Oh, God. I'm going to be spending the next 3 nights doing this. Well, what's next? Up this way, probably, right? No, we do this next. We open this path up. Link, that's not the direction I was facing at all. Right, then we want to blow that up as well. Cool. Now we can go up here. Good thing they didn't take away our parachute. I don't care about that guy. Nope, you can't make me care. I found where all the seeds are. They buried all my seeds. So we need bombs to do anything back here. And bombs are going to be the last thing we collect. I guess we're going that way because the camera told us to. Another one of these holes, huh? Except I need a bomb, so we're not going up this way. So I don't even know why we're in here. There's my bombs. Can't get there yet. Maybe we are going to bombs next. Didn't seem like we were, but okay. Oh, it's one of those stealth games where, like, if they spot you, they run over to look at the place where they spotted you, but then don't investigate further and then just stand there for an hour and then go all the way back to the spot in their patrol route where they were last time they spotted you. I feel like I've got to get the slingshot next. I feel like that's got to be what happens next. Like, maybe with the slingshot we could actually fight these guys. Okay, this is going to be fun. Oh, come on. You absolute bastard. Are you kidding me? This game needs to just eat every single part of my butt. The whole butt. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Fine, just get rid of it. Who cares? Throw it away. Just... Aiming these bomb throws is absolutely ridiculously hard. Because you can't aim with just one stick. It takes both sticks to aim. You have to hold up on the right stick, and then you can't actually, like, aim your targeting line. You can only kind of shuffle around with Link. So you do these, like, really fast, big, wide turns because your aiming is tied to the moving physics. Alright, now I should be able to do this. And there's going to be like another map full of these guys. Because we only have half our items. Now what? Oh, it knocks his light out. Okay. That time it didn't. This entire sequence is just to justify giving you a chance to use the slingshot again in a world where you already have your bow, isn't it? Bams. Okay, can't do anything about that. Goodbye. You bastard. Okay, now what? We're gonna have to go into the temple. Oh, no, the temple looks like it's closed up. I can't get into the temple, can I? No, temple's all closed off. Okay, so why did it want me to break this? What's my goal now? That's not a thing I need to hit with this, is it? I don't know what that is. Okay. Do we go back through the maze? I don't know what my goal is. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I do. The guy's waiting over here, and so that's why I need bombs. Okay, so no, we do just go back through the maze. That was... around this way. Up. So that should open up. That opens up the poop chutes. There's nothing on the poop chutes that I can see. It's just, it's hard to describe how terrible that this aiming feels on these bombs. It feels like left and right on the right stick should like nudge your bomb. Like just nudge the arrow without moving Link, but it's not possible. The distance and angle that the bomb's gonna go is completely determined by Link's position and facing. It's just there, huh? I can also talk to Fee again. Oh, be still my heart. Or is like the rest of my gear hidden in the other like 2 overworld locations? Or no, it's just all hidden here. Whatever. No, stop. Cool, more cutscenes, just camera panning around overworld sections that we've done before and done before and done before. Love it. Love that for me. Oh, we need Beetle to get in here. Okay. Alright. I don't see any more treasure boxes, so... Got water balls in here. Y'all, who's got 2 hands and got his sword back, bitches? That's right. It's your boy Dink. Back and ready for action. Oh, just everything is in this final... So I'm betting each of these 3 zones is going to take away a different combination of items, right? Because we didn't use the bow, the bug... Well, the bow or the bug, or like a shield in this area. So I'll bet the next area takes away like the bow and the bug. I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. I want these. Oh, I didn't mean to set that down. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm like jonesing for some more ship at this point. I feel like I gotta play me some more ship. I like really wanted to wait until I got more options to play with, though. I don't have a shield equipped. It didn't re-equip my shield. I had to do that manually. I got bubblies now. You don't want bubblies, my guy. Sad that this is the coolest item you get in your kit. That's sad, right? That remote control, functionally a remote control bow and arrow, basically. I mean, you do cool stuff with it. They get a lot of mileage out of this item. This is a legitimately cool item. It's sad that it's the coolest thing in the whole kit.
Where is Dagron?
Are they actually the big dragons from Breath of the Wild? Is it, like, legitimately them? Because the first dragon we met kind of didn't look like that. This one does not either. No, the dual claw shots were way cooler in Twilight Princess because you could like dangle and swing around like a grappling hook. This game, all we've done with them is grab stuff and zip line to them. That's it. And also, they blow their load on the claw shot. In Twilight Princess, you get a claw shot, and you get to play with it for, like, several dungeons. I think you get it in Dungeon 3. And it's, like, your standard hook shot, and then later you get a second hook shot. It's, like, a weird, like, surprise. And then you do... I mean, the stuff you can do with it aren't that cool. Like, double claw shot's not that cool of an item. And the dungeon they built around it is one of the weaker dungeons in the game. But it was like a fun twist and a fun reveal. In this game, you just like get them. Oh, so all the mobos just pick up and leave. Like, they're just gone. God. This friggin' game, man. Alright. Let's see if we can get one more of these stealth collectathons taken care of. Now's a good time to ask, if anybody who knows this game, is there like anything legitimately cool that I should look for as far as like optional stuff? Like, is there like another sword upgrade or like a defense upgrade or something? Like, legitimately helpfully cool? Or like an optional special dungeon or something that I should experience? Because at this point, I'm just kind of coasting to the end of the game. I feel like there's not going to be a sword upgrade because it said we have the true Master Sword, right? Like, we're as sworded as we're going to get. Oh, I pushed my button too late. Don't think so. Like, it doesn't feel like there's anything. There was some extra stuff we wanted to go out of our way to get in Spirit Tracks, I recall. That ended up sucking. It ended up not being any good, but it was still worth, like, experiencing. But yeah, if there's, like, a bonus dungeon area or another sword upgrade or defense upgrade or... Maybe after I'm done tonight, I'll do the research and just make sure there's no, like, optional post-game stuff that's worth doing. Well, I don't know where we need to go, though, is the problem. It didn't give me an option to pick. I'm going to pick this. There's a boss rush I have to beat. I don't really want to do a boss rush. Some of the bosses were fun. Alright, Fee, what do you got? There's no bonus dungeon. That would be the most... useful thing to know, that there's no more bonus dungeons. Hylian shield's indestructible. Dude, I've already got a shield that regenerates, and I've literally never had a shield break. I've never come close to having a shield break. And the shield's not useful that useful in combat anyway. I only use it to deflect projectiles from very specific enemies. So, okay, we're not going to get the Hylian shield. I just don't care. Alright, I guess we came into the wrong spot then. But yeah, no, I'm not interested in the Hylian shield. I don't know where else to go, though. What was this? North Desert. I mean, Dragon lives out in the actual desert. Sounds reasonable to me. What do you know of dragons, my friend? To the south of Lanayru Caves. Oh, right here. Ah, I see a section on the map we haven't filled in yet. Got it. Alright, so let's go to the caves, I guess. Here's the problem. We've got... Oh, I think we've only got 4 more Zelda games to play. And all but one of them is going to be a pain in the butt. We have Oracles. We have Oracle of Ages. That'll be... No, Oracle of Seasons. We played Ages. That should be good. But like I know Wind Waker's a pain. And Link Between Worlds is cool, but I'm going to have to play it on my 3DS, which is like West Desert. I can't get into the caves. This might be as good as it gets, because... Well, no, there's one right in front of it. It just wasn't called Linearu Caves. That's so obnoxious. Just call it what it is. I'm not going to emulate Link Between Worlds. I've got it on hardware. That was one of the goals. I know that I've been playing Zelda games for 2 years now. But one of the goals that I set out at the beginning, I wanted to play all the Zelda games with dungeons, take notes on all the dungeons so I could rank them all in a list. And I wanted to play all of the games on hardware. The only... I had to like sidestep a little bit because I don't have a way to play NES games on an NES and stream them. Unfortunately, I don't have an NES console with HDMI out. But those were available on Switch. So I was able to play them on hardware on emulator, if that makes sense. Alright, so we go up there. And then some of the games, like the Game Boy games, I can play on my GameCube. A couple of the games we had to play on the Wii U Virtual Console, like the DS games. Oh, I didn't realize we had another opening here.
Golo.
Are there moblins on the other side of this wall? They're going to steal all my stuff? So I can't just roll a bomb in through there, can I? Oh, I can. But yeah, I've got my actual 3DS. Well, I know that the streaming works on it. It's good enough to stream from. That's how we played Majora's Mask. And Ocarina of Time Master Quest. We played both of those on the 3DS. It's not ideal, but it does work, and it's fine. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I've used Citra before. I've done 3DS emulation on Citra. At least here we're in a new area, right? Like, we're going to do new stuff with the time stones here. That's more exciting than go through the volcano. So maybe we're not going to do just stupid stealth mission again. Just let me explore the area. I promise I will see all the stuff that the area has to offer. Yeah, I'm really lucky to have the hardware mod for my streaming 3DS stuff. And it's not terrific. It's not great. The quality of it is not great. And actually playing on the 3DS is not great. But I'm glad that I have the option to play on hardware. And I didn't have a way to stream DS games, only 3DS. So the DS Zeldas, we had to play on the Wii U Virtual Console. I remember because I think I bought Phantom Hourglass like 2 days before they shut down Wii U Virtual Console forever. So I came in like right under the wire.
Hi there. I'm going to talk to the bonehead.
Oh, the dragon's dead. I get it. We're gonna bring a time crystal over here and bring the dragon back to life. That's pretty cool. I like it. I think that's a cool thing to do. Much cooler than the god-awful, terrible nonsense we just had to do at the volcano. Great and good. Let's get to it. Did my bomb. Rolled off into nothingness. Great. Okay, so I probably can't do that then, because the bombs are just going to all roll away forever. Yeah, there's nowhere for a bomb to sit. Oh, I see. We're going to... Okay, we're not bombing. We're beetling. Why use your own bombs when there's beetles to be bombed?
Bomb.
I could time the toss, but why? That sounds awful. Great jump. Love that. Bomb arrows, another excellent solution. Great jump. Love that. Look at the angle they start you at. They don't even start you at a good angle. Entry to the area ahead is allowed only by permission of Thunder Dragon Larry. Well, Larry's dead. Air pocket? No, bug. Okay, well, I don't know why I'm... Fantastic. So this was not correct. So let's start blowing up piles of rocks. Link, what are you doing, my guy? He was just jamming out for a minute. All right, what else is there to do? That pile of rocks over there, perhaps? It's pretty far. I don't know if the beetle will make it. Well, not from here. Surely it won't. Okay, we're going on a magical journey. You'll never forget about Larry, no matter how hard you try? Dude. Do you remember that time when Lair gave you that Nair shampoo? That time he put Bengay inside your jockstrap, then filled your toothpaste tube up with glue. You know, I couldn't help but laugh, even though he treated me like slime. Remember when he cut my car in half? He really got me good that time. I don't know what to do now. Alright. We got to get to the minecart, and then it's a big minecart section all the way around. And we're going to do stuff, and then time crystal back over here. So this should be what we're meant to do. We just have to get through here. Okay, so we need to find a key. Hi, do I have your permission to, like, do this stuff? What if we get out my whip? Can I pull this chain up? Like, what's the deal with this chain? Ah. Cute puzzle. I think we just break it now. I guess this counts as getting the dragon's permission? Did we put I Remember Larry in the S tier in the big Weird Al playlist? I don't remember. Or tier list. I don't remember if Larry made it in S tier. I feel like he should have. Like, all right, that's a good song. All right. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it's an escort mission. Fantabuloso. I do so love escort missions. I thought we'd get to, like, ride the minecart. Maybe we will still at some point. Maybe my dreams will still come true. I'm guessing if the minecart gets to the door before I do, it's like, oh, you screwed it up. Go back to the very beginning again, please. God, that's gotta suck for those guys.
I've been a skeleton for so long.
Button? Oh, it's up there. Oh, it just stops and waits. Okay, good. Donkey Kong, more like Monkey Dong. I didn't know it was going to do that. Oh, God. Screw you. Get out of here. Okay, we're blocked. And I don't know what to do now. Ah. We do the thing. Nope. That probably wasn't safe. We gotta wait here. We're like way ahead of it. Don't like the looks of these bats. Oh, God. I was focusing on the bats. Thank you. Oh, I guess the bats are going to vanish as they come into range of the time stone. See, this is a fun little interaction, but it's not the most engaging thing you could put here. We're just doing the only thing you can do with double claw shots, right? That's cute. No, you go away. I'm not doing this. Put the whip away. Oh, God. Oh, oh, Jesus. That's why you have to keep it running. Put the goddamn whip away, Link. You complete butt nugget. careful here. I'm just gonna tank this damage. Tank it! I don't think I took any, actually. Alright, so... That had a real ROM hacky feel to it, didn't it? Like, oh man, we better put 3 stamina things here. I don't think this... minecart is in like any actual danger at all. I think it just rolls forward eternally.
No, sir.
Like, we're in a lot more danger than the minecart is. Do we get more platforms? We do. Oh, beetle. Kaboom! Almost there. Oh, these... I've got him first try. Nice. Those are the ones that I have to guess when I fight. Wait, why does it turn into a super powerful stone? Hi there, Dragon Man. Can I have the thing? He doesn't like my name. Wait, so... It just won't... Over where? On the other side of the bridge. Oh, it's over here. This thing? I mean, what can I do with this thing? I don't think I can do anything with this. Finally, I can get it up this hill. And it's gone. Fantastic. Or is it over here? Oh, I was looking at the wrong bridge. Okay, so I'm going to assume this is the seed that Groose says he's destined to plant. And what I'm worried about is when I go back there, Groose is going to be like, oh, we got to fight the big monster again. Wait, really? Excuse me? Cool. How am I getting home? Answer's this. I haven't really been hunting for these, because what can it possibly reward me with that I care about? Alright, what am I missing here? What's this blue thing? Oh, it's just the edge of the... Okay. What's up there? Spots for the sand to pour out of. Does that open up any other paths? How do I get home? Dig spot, maybe? That goes all the way back somehow? I don't know. This is the only thing I can think of to get back. Like, is to shoot this stone from here. And it doesn't work. It's always something. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Should I just jump in the hole? And it'll take me back to the start of the area? No, it puts me back up here. Great! Not a bird statue up here that I've seen. Is there anything in the side of this? Like circular extrusion? No. I don't know. I don't know how to get back. The bridge is not here in this time period. Maybe I just can't use the bow. Like the bow, it's not possible to hit this with the bow. Like it's flagged to only be hittable with, I would guess, the beetle. It would have to be the beetle, right? Like what else could it be? There we go. Hit it with the beetle. It's immune to the bow for whatever reason. Bow doesn't work. Cool. It's just one of those solutions where, like, they just pick the one thing that they want you to do. And all of the other things that would also make sense just don't work because they didn't think to program it that way. You have to roll into the side of this cliff to knock the snowdrift off the top. You cannot use bomb arrows. I wasn't going there anyway, so the Farron Woods can eat my butt. How'd you get here so quick? Here, dude, I brought you a seed. Or I guess I thought maybe he would want to do the planting, but I guess not. Please don't tell me to take the time travel. 17 NPCs have now explained it's going to take a long time for the seed to grow. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so the solution is not to go through the time gate. So the solution must be to bring the seedling out and take it through the time gate. Three and a half hours we've played this game tonight. Have not come in within eye shot of a new dungeon. We've just been running just BS. Side mission cruft. So Groose doesn't even get to plant the seed. That's the back of the time gate link. I don't like the clockwork imagery here. Because I get it. There is like a visual correlation. There's like a temporal correlation between big gears and time. Because we built clocks with big gears. But there's no like clockwork mechanisms in this world. The technology level in this civilization is not advanced to the level of clocks. So like... the big gear imagery doesn't work for me here. That's a very Earth-centric way of thinking about time, and we're supposedly not in Earth. Is he going to say this tree just appeared here? No, it's been here all along for him, so we've changed the time stream for him. God, what a step back from Ocarina of Time. When you time travel, you can go through the entire world and every... I mean, it's not super different, right? Like, most of the maps are still pretty much the same, except for a few very, like, small changes between them. But you get the freedom to explore both time periods. And, like, all the NPCs are different. One of the towns is gone. Like, the world is notably and appreciably different. But in this game, you travel through time and... who cares? It's only one room. Or like, who cares? It's just this one area with this minecart. Or like, who cares? It's just the switch state in this dungeon that you go back and forth. It's so depressing. When so many Zelda games up to this point have done this dual world where you've got two worlds laid one over the other. And they mean different things and you can... transport between them in clever ways. You can build puzzle solutions out of like finding the right Dark World gate and using the mirror in a particular position. They like mastered this stuff in the 90s. Like if you think about it, even Ocarina's time travel was a step back from the Dark World. Because you had control over going into and out of the Dark World in so many places. Whereas Ocarina, you only had one crossover point. But even then, you could go anywhere you wanted in Ocarina and see how the world was different. You got to explore the whole world, and when you went... the second time you went back and toured all those areas again... everything was different because it was in the future and Ganon had taken over. Hello, I have magic fruit. Would you like magic fruit?
This has been in my pants. Somehow.
I do not believe for a second he can lift that. I do believe he can put it away in his magic pants. That's fine. You don't have eternal life. We literally found your skeleton. Will he still be alive now if we turn off the time switch? Okay. I'm gonna turn off the time switch and see if it kills him. He's gone. So he must be alive somewhere in this time period. God, they even did the, like, moblins beat you up and took all your stuff better in Breath of the Wild, didn't they? With Eventide Island? I guess I have... A lot of people didn't like that part of the game, but I thought it was cool. If I can't descend into them, then how do I do anything? I guess we start here and see if we can get into them manually. Oh, Jesus. Thought you were here to look at a tree. Wow. We haven't even done a dungeon. We've just been doing minigame side quest mop up nonsense, and we fought this guy twice during this stretch of the game. Okay, oh, I guess I can't. Am I excited to fight him again? Oh man, I'm so excited. I can't flippin' wait. I don't have bombs to... How do I know when Groose is ready up there again? I can't get past... I can't get through this way. I gotta wait for Groose to be ready, I think. Or I've gotta just, like, get in front of him. Okay, there we go. So no, we don't want to try to outthink the monster. We just need to wait for Groose to be, like, ready. Oh, God. I only got one of his toes done. Alright. Oh, we're waiting again. Do I even... I don't have time to get in and do anything. No, we gotta wait for Groose. No, this is not working. We just stay behind him, wait for Groose. If I've beaten him without going for the toes, no. I thought that's what I was supposed to do. Waiting on Groose. Any day, buddy. Oh, God. So trying to get in front of him is pointless. There's no way. Oh, God, I missed one? Ah, this Master Sword is like... Alright, so... Watch the incredibly long cutscene of him falling over. Then I can go down. Run over here. Boy, I hate this so much. This is awful, awful, awful. Cool, now he's got a crown. Or he's just flying. Okay, where's he at? Did he really fall all the way back down? Oh, God. Alright. Let's go give him one of my bombs. Where's he at? I actually don't know where he is. Oh. No, I gotta go higher still. Damn it. He's like up here, right? What's up, man? At least we got to do, like, different interactions this time. We only had to do the stupid toe thing once. So at least one of the people who worked on this god-awful boss fight had some sanity. Maybe the player doesn't want to do the toe thing 9 times. Let's do something different for round 8 and 9 against this boss. And we already know the dragon for this area, right? Without like a little mini map on screen, it's so hard to know where in this map you even are in relation to like the temple. Gee, it's almost like they solved that problem in 1998 in their very first ever 3D Zelda game. And it's weird that the later ones even have that issue. Okay, so we're going to catapult me into the woods. But it's fine. I've got a parachute. I can feather fall. Don't I have a giant bird also? Like, I don't know why the bird can't drop me off. This is the second time where I just arbitrarily am not allowed to do that. This is kind of interesting. Everything's all flooded. The woods. All right, monster infestation on it. No idea why my bird just couldn't drop me off in the lake. Did the lake also flood? Is the lake flooded where the dragon lives that I need to talk to? Like, why do I need to help these tree people? These tree people have been dicks to me the whole game. Have they? I hadn't noticed. That's so weird. It sounds like the woods are better off flooded. Okay, so there is actually no monster infestation. Apparently. I'm the real deal, baby. How many other heroes are there? Let me guess. I have to like prove my worth. Prove that I'm worthy of hearing the song. Final tests, of course. Got it. World's gonna end if you don't teach me the song, but sure. Well, we'll do one more test of my strength or spirit or courage or whatever the actual hell. Oh, it's not, I'm not even fighting monsters or anything. It's like she's gonna find the 15 parts of the star. Ah, Jesus. Well, this is going to take a lot longer than 15 minutes, and 15 minutes is all I have left to play, so I'm just going to save it and call it here. That's as much of this game I can stand. Wow. Almost 4 hours, and we're doing just nothing, just padding, just absolute garbage. Alright, well, I'll be back on later this week to play the next 4 hours of this nightmare that is my life. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Sleep well.